I cannot believe how cold it is. This planet's climate is so much colder than it was when I was alive. When I was alive, there was no permanent ice cap at the North or South Pole. These mountains did not have permanent glaciers on them. The world that I knew was so much hotter than this. This world is so unbelievably cold.
I can't believe how hot it is. Back in my time, it was freezing. There were these huge sheets of ice, a quarter of a mile thick or more, which went from many of the regions of North America, Europe, and Asia, all the way to the North Pole. There was so much ice over the earth that sea levels dropped and you could actually walk from Asia to Alaska and thus reach North America. It is so much warmer now than when I was alive.
These humans alive today, they seem to like the climate that they currently experience. I see where their crops are planted. I see where their cities are near the coasts. It seems that they have gotten used to the climate that they experience, which includes the temperature, the amount of rainfall, and this sea level.
That's why I don't understand if these modern humans have come so accustomed to the climate they currently experience. Why are they trying to change it so suddenly? There are these gases, these greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, which help to control the global climate. And these humans who seem to like the climate the way it is, they're changing the levels of these greenhouse gases, which will then alter this climate. What are they doing?
Even though carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas, which will absorb infrared radiation which is about to leave planet Earth and keep it here, and thus warm the planet. These modern humans seem intent on releasing lots and lots of it. They dig up carbon which was buried back in my day and before as coal and petroleum reserves, and when they burn it, this ancient fossil carbon goes into the atmosphere once again, where it can absorb more heat. The concentration of carbon dioxide in parts per million has gone from 280 or so before the Industrial Revolution to well over 400. What are these humans doing? The carbon dioxide they're releasing will warm the planet.
That's not the only greenhouse gas that modern humans are releasing. So, there's methane, which is not as abundant as carbon dioxide, but far more powerful in its greenhouse warming potential. And modern humans seem intent on releasing more of it, with their fossil fuel burning, with their agriculture practices including the planting of rice, with the keeping of all of the cattle that they do which release methane. And as the planet warms, it melts the permafrost, which allows so much of the organic material which was laid back down in my day, and allows it to decompose, which will allow even more methane and carbon dioxide to enter the air. In fact, methane concentrations have risen 150% in the past couple centuries because of these activities. These humans seem intent on releasing more of this powerful greenhouse gas into the atmosphere.
And that is not all. Nitrous oxide is even more powerful a greenhouse gas than methane is. And humans are causing more of this to be released from soil bacteria as they go through the nitrogen cycle because of the use of fertilizer and other agricultural practices. Modern human activity seems intent on raising the levels of nitrous oxide in the atmosphere, and it is a powerful greenhouse gas. I frankly don't understand why these modern humans, who succeeded us as being the dominant species on the planet, they seem to be so intent on releasing all of these chemicals into the atmosphere which will make their lives so difficult as it increases the levels of extreme weather, as it moves the coastline and floods coastal cities, as it changes the areas where crops can grow, as it makes diseases so much easier to spread as disease vectors change the areas they live in. Why are these modern humans, who are supposed to be so smart, doing something which is so stupid?
I cannot believe that this is the same Homo sapien species which was so intelligent that it caused Neanderthals to become extinct. They don't seem to be acting that intelligently if they're changing the global climate on which they so very much depend. They seem to have gotten a lot dumber than they were in my day.